Hi there and welcome to this week's vlog. And the theme, if you like to have a theme for this week, is friendship. I think I probably mentioned in a previous vlog that, and not before time, I decided to convert all my slides, which I took probably between the 80s and 90s, a long time ago, but I had with me stored in the garage boxes and boxes of them. Probably well over 2,000 slides, I would think. So I bought myself a little device that converts them, and all those 2,000 plus, maybe getting towards 3,000, are now on this little SD card. Yeah, amazing technology, isn't it? But one of the things I had to decide as I was looking through all those slides was which ones do I want to keep, in other words, convert and put on the SD card. And you'll be pleased to know it's backed up on the cloud, wherever that may be. Just hope it doesn't rain. That's a joke. Anyway, I've got to decide which ones I want to keep and which ones I don't really, there's no point in keeping. And obviously ones that are pretty rubbish picture, too dark or whatever, dispose of those. But I decided that most of the ones that have views of places, made pretty views, but some cases I had no idea where they were. What's the point in keeping those? Most of those were dumped, as well as ones of animals. I mean, we went to Bristol Zoo many years ago, took pictures of some of the animals there, and I thought, what's the point in keeping them? But the ones that I kept were mainly the ones of people, friends and family. Because that's the really important thing, isn't it? Friends and family. And I want to particularly focus on friends and friendship, as I've said. And the reason for that is that I heard something, I think it might have on the radio this week, which suggested, and again, I can't remember the full details. It might have been in the UK or it might have been elsewhere. But this person was saying that on average, as you walk down the street, 1 in 5 people you meet would say that they have no close friends. I thought to myself, how do you define a close friend? And this is what I found on Google. A close friend is someone with whom you share a deep, meaningful, and trusting relationship, characterized by mutual affection, support, and vulnerability. They are individuals you confide in, enjoy spending time with, and can rely on during challenging times. I think that's really pretty good definition of what a true friend is. And Sue and I were having a chat a couple of nights ago about who would we regard as our close friends. I wonder who you would think of as your close friends using that kind of definition. So 1 in 5 people you meet in the street is likely to say, I have no close friends. And the even shocking statistic that came out of that conversation I was listening to on the radio was that on average 1 in 10 people you meet in the street would say they have no friends at all. And that's a terrible state to be in, isn't it, really, that you have nobody you can really call a friend. I am so grateful for those people I've enjoyed friendship with over the years. Sometimes we're in perhaps a certain place and we make friends and then we move on, and those friendships lapse for various reasons. Sometimes you maintain the friendship, but wherever we've been, Sue and I, over the years, we've moved around quite a bit. We've been blessed with the friendships that we've made. And I treasure those friendships, especially those that remain to this day, some going back many, many years. I thought I'd look up what the Bible has to say about friendship, and there are 3 quotes, all from the book of Proverbs, that I just want to share with you. Proverbs 17 verse 7, a friend loves at all times. So a friend is someone who you can rely on, isn't it? Someone who loves you, shows that love, through the good times and the tough times. Proverbs 18 verse 24, some friends play at friendship, but a true friend sticks closer than one's nearest kin. So, when things go wrong, when perhaps we make mistakes, we know who our true friends are because they stick with us even in the tough times, times of struggle. And then finally, Proverbs 27 verse 9, the pleasantness of a friend springs from their heartfelt advice. We rely on friends, don't we, to be wise counsellors, sometimes to tell us where they think we may be stepping out of line or going wrong. But friends are so vital, so much to treasure. And I'm constantly reminding myself to treasure the friendships that I have, treasure the relationships that I have with family and with friends, because they don't last forever. We human beings are mortal. We don't live forever. So while we have those friendships, let's value them. Let's treasure them. And on the other hand, let's try to be good friends to others, to love at all times, to stick close with our friends, even when they're going through difficult times, or maybe even when they offend us, upset us at times. Let's stick close to them, and let's seek to give wise advice, to enjoy our friendships, to treasure them, not take them for granted, and seek to be a good friend. Just finish with what popped into my head, that wonderful old hymn. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Jesus is our best friend. He will never leave us, never let us down. Always with us, always full of grace and mercy. Let's allow that image of friendship to characterize our lives with those we know. So, a few thoughts arising out of something I met or heard on the radio. And just perhaps as you walking down the street next time, think about those you meet as you walk in opposite directions, those who have no friends, those who have no close friends. How can we be friends to others who are struggling? God bless you. Thank you so much for listening today.